Of the British public. And we're keeping up that momentum this month. We're back at British Boxing's spiritual home of York Hall, live on TNT Sports on Saturday night at 7 o'clock. The 4 fighters up here, and the translator as well, all fearless, absolutely fearless fighters. And the main event is the return of this man here, former 2-time British middleweight champion Denzel Bentley, knocking on the door for world honours, taking on a very tough, very much a man with his own dreams. Derrick Osaze here, former boxer tournament champion. That's your brilliant middleweight main event, WBO International Middleweight Championship on the line on Saturday. And the chief support bout, well, we're going to start with that. We've got Alois Jr. here, 7-1. Each of those 7 wins have come via knockout. When he hits people, they tend to know about it. And he takes on, in his first title challenge, Oronzo Berardi there. He is 8-0, unbeaten, can hit very hard as well. 6 knockouts from his 8 wins. It's a thrilling cruiserweight fight. 2 titles on the line. I'm going to start with Alois, actually. Looking good, mate.
I appreciate it, man. You got to be sharp for the event. And I just wanted to say a small little message. I want to apologize to every single individual in this room, everyone who is watching, for my lateness. I'm the reason why everything was late. Reason being is because I was completely locked in to boxing this morning, and I started to rush and etc. But let that be the message. Apologies. Let's get back to business. And listen, fight night. I can't wait to get out there. I know what I'm gonna do. And listen, these belts are coming home. Football didn't come, but these belts are coming home.
You made it pretty clear after your last fight. You said, I want titles. So it seems like you've got exactly what you wanted here. This is it. Time to step up. How'd you feel?
Oh, amazing. Again, when it's time to step up, oh man, you know I step up, man. When the pressure gets on top, I'm on it. And I've been training very, very hard for this fight, and I can't wait, man. I honestly can't wait. I'm probably the most excited person in this room for this fight. So, yeah.
Well, I'm very excited as well. Probably not as excited as you, but listen, you did commentary with us a couple of weeks ago on the Joyce Chisora undercard. You were late. I'm not trying to bring it up, I'd like to say. But you were late. But when you did join us, you said, sorry I'm late, guys. I've been training. I'm going to knock my next opponent out.
Damn right.
You said put your mortgage on it, Alois.
Put your mortgage on it. Seriously, put your mortgage on it. I'm dead serious. I know what I'm here to do. And listen, I know what I do in the gym. I know his mistakes like the back of my hand. I could close my eyes and know exactly what he's going to do. So look, fight night happens, lights out.
Okay, well, these comments are being translated, I understand, to your opponent, Oronzo Berardi. Let's speak to Oronzo. Big fight for you as well. Your first title fight against an opponent who says he will knock your lights out. Tell us what you're thinking about Saturday.
Also erstmal danke, dass ich hier sein darf. Es freut mich sehr, hier zu sein. Ja, zu den Sprüchen, was er sagt. Auf mich kann man sich nicht vorbereiten. Samstag werde ich sehen. Ich habe schon härtere Gegner geschlagen, also mache ich mir da gar keinen Kopf. Aber ich werde am Samstag reden.
He wants to thank you for the opportunity that he can stand here and talk in a press conference. He's not scared of Alois, and he says no one can prepare for Alonso.
We'll see fight night.
Alois has said that he knows every little thing that Oronzo is going to do in there. What does Oronzo think about that?
Ja, wie gesagt, wenn wir am Samstag sehen, ich bin nicht einer, der viel redet, aber am Samstag werden wir sehen, kann sich da vorbereiten und einstellen und wissen, was ich mache, aber am Ende kommen Schläge, die wieder gar nicht kommen sehen.
He says that he can talk much here in this press conference, but on Saturday night we will see, and he says that he will not be prepared for Alonso and for the hard hits that Alonso will land.
Well, look, yes, he's knocked up majority of his fighters, but he's never been in the ring with an individual like myself. He's never been in the ring with someone with godly power like myself. Listen, you're gonna see Fight Night, man. Listen, he's going to sleep, man. Again, put your mortgage on it, put your house on it, put your car on it, put your life on it. He's gone.
Wir haben ihn am Samstag gesehen. Ich freue mich drauf.
Alonso said, wait up till Saturday and we will see.
Let me just ask Alonso here. What is it that Alonso thinks that he does better than Alois?
Alles eigentlich. Also, es gibt nichts. Und ja, ich glaube, er hat es schon verstanden, aber ich denke mal, ich mache alles besser.
Alonso said that he thinks he does everything better than Alois, and you will see on Saturday.
That is a lot, Alois.
Simple as you guys know what I'm gonna do, man. I don't need to speak too much.
Listen, let me just ask you this though. This is a serious fight. Listen, your first fight was also very serious. It was a fearless step. 24 hours notice. You jumped in with someone that people don't just jump in with. This is another fearless step against an unbeaten fighter. He is a bit of a danger man himself, Alois.
Absolutely, I give him all appreciation. He is a good fighter. He's undefeated. He's hungry. He's ambitious. But I just don't see him doing it. I honestly don't see him doing it. He has a good jab, good movement, but I've been prepping for that. I've been studying that like day and night, twice a day. Waking up 5 a.m., working. Look, there's a reason for why I'm so confident. There's a reason for why I speak like this. And it's not out of arrogance or ignorance. I'm very confident in I'm very confident in my ability.
And I don't think you've been beyond 4 rounds in your career. This is scheduled for 10 rounds title fight Saturday. You ready for that?
Absolutely. I've been doing 12 rounds of sparring. Like, you can never be over prepared, but I'm ready. And listen, don't blink. You can be out in 1.
It's not. I was going to ask you if you got any nerves ahead of your first title fight, but I think it's pretty clear you don't.
What do you think? What do you guys think? Do you think I'm nervous?
I think that's a resounding no. Listen, let's bring in Alonso here. Alonso, if you could just tell me how you think this fight will play out on Saturday when the first bell rings, what will happen on Saturday night at your call?
Also, ich denke, es wird ein spannender Kampf. Ich habe mich voll ganz darauf konzentriert. Ich will die 2 Titel nach Deutschland bringen, nach Hause. Und ja, wir werden sehen, was passiert. Mal gucken, wen am besten liegt. Aber ich sehe meine Chancen ganz klar. Ich weiß, dass ich die Titel nach Hause bringe, meine Familie stolz mache. Und der Rest ist mir egal. Egal, ob es K.O. wird oder ob es durch Punkte wird. Ist mir scheißegal. Ich gewinne den Kampf und der Rest passiert Samstag.
He says that the fight will be very intense, but he says that it will be a KO or after points. It doesn't matter. He will bring the 2 titles to Germany and make every German or everyone of his family good.
Look, he's not even confident that he can even quote unquote knock me out, man. What's going? I don't know what's going through his mind. I think he's maybe a bit. What's the word I'm looking for? I think he's dreaming because he could only beat me in his dreams, and isn't even in his dreams. He can't do it.
Samstag.
Saturday. We will see.
No worries, brother. Can't wait.
We will see. We will certainly see. Thank you, Alois. Great balance there at the presser. Good stuff.
Spitting fire right now for you guys.
Some of that, I think we heard a bit of Mike Tyson in there. So I've heard some of these lines before, but very good.
Definitely not. Very authentic.
Thank you, Alonso, as well. Brilliant stuff. That's the WBA Continental and IBO International Cruiserweight Championships on the line. Your chief support about Saturday night TNT Sports. A cracker. It's been bubbling up very nicely. Let's talk about the main event. We are in the middleweight division. It's these 2 gentlemen here, Derrick Osaze going up against Denzel Bentley, WBO International Middleweight Championship on the line. That belt belongs to Denzel Bentley, and very much a belt that Derrick Osaze here wants to get his hands on. Big step for for you, how are you feeling about this fight coming up, Derrick?
First of all, I just want to say a big thank you for everyone being here at the press conference. Of course, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ that we're here. We're safe, we're healthy. Also, thank God for Denzel as well. He's here, safe and healthy. In terms of the fight, it's just another fight, isn't it? It's 10 rounds. There's 2 people in there with 2 hands, 2 legs, and we're going to throw punches. We're going to hit and not be hit. And that's what's going to happen.
You say just another fight, but Denzel Bentley is out there as one of the biggest punchers in the division. Former 2-time British middleweight champion. Did so well against Janabek as well in that world title challenge. You must be looking at him as a serious fighter, right?
Yeah, I'm scared. To be honest, like Denzel's done well. Do you know what I mean? I haven't got anything bad to say about what he's achieved in his career. Massive respect to him. At the end of the day, that's not going to matter when I get in the ring. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be me and Denzel. The bell's going to go, and there's going to be a winner. So, fair enough, experience, fights, and yeah, like that's all good. But when the bell goes, we'll find out.
Why do you feel it's your time, Derrick?
Because it's my time, innit? My time. I don't know what more to say. You know me, I'm not really big on talking. I talk a lot on the pulpit, but that's different. But having to do press conferences is like you just want to get in there and fight. So I don't know what more I can say other than I'm confident. I wouldn't have taken this fight if I wasn't confident. And yeah, God bless us both. And the best man will win on Saturday.
Well, let's throw it to the defending champion, Denzel Bentley. You won that belt in your last fight against Danny Dignam. Tremendous performance. It felt like you sent out a bit of a reminder to the division saying, I'm still that guy, I'm still here, I can still knock people out. How are you feeling about this fight against Derrick Osaze on Saturday?
Yeah, I feel good, man. I feel good. Like Derrick said, yeah, man, thank God that we're both healthy and we can, make it to Saturday and hopefully put on a show for the people that are, going to tune in. He's a good fighter. Like I said, he won the Ultimate Boxer. You don't win those tournaments there if you can't fight. So I'm prepared and I'm ready to go on Saturday.
In terms of from Danny Dignam, is Derrick Osaze a step forward, a step sideways, or a step backwards? How are you looking at Derrick Osaze compared to your last fight?
I'm looking at him as a dangerous opponent. I know what he brings. I know what kind of mindset he's in. I know he really wants to come and take this opportunity. Like he said, he feels like it's his time, innit? So I'm not looking at it as a step anywhere apart from the step I need to be taken. And this is a good fight. I'm nice and active. It's a credible fight. I know name-wise, a lot of people haven't really seen much of him apart from the Ultimate Boxer. So Danny Dignam was probably more known, especially where he'd done a lot as an amateur and he was a world title challenger and stuff. But at the end of the day, this fight is just as dangerous, if not more dangerous. So
risking your position as well. I think it's known now. You are number 2 currently with the WBO. You've got that wonderful international title. Hamza Shiraz sitting at number 1. Janabek, the champion as well. It feels like things are happening and you're kind of putting it on the line against this man here. How do you feel about that?
I feel good about it. I mean, that's what's going to get me up and, give you the performance that you want to see from me. I think every time I get in the ring, I'm putting everything on the line anyway. So this doesn't make, it any different.
Derrick, let me ask you this. You won the boxer tournament. Congratulations. That was big Kieran Conway amongst many others on that night. Fantastic stuff. It's been a little bit stop-start since then. There was the Tyler Denny performance. I guess that was the last time you stepped up to this level. What makes you more ready for it now than what you were against Tyler Denny those years ago?
Yeah, a lot of people talk about the boxer tournament. For me, that was a long time ago. That was 5 years ago. Of course, it was a great achievement, but like I always said then, it wasn't a shortcut, it wasn't a pinnacle, it was a stepping stone. So the plan has always been to push on and progress from there. Of course, the last few years of my career haven't gone as planned, but you see, I can have loads of plans, but the man upstairs has other plans, and he knew I'd end up at this table today. So irrespective of what's happened in the past, that's the past. Obviously the fight with Denny, that was a couple of years ago. That was stepping up from 4 to 10 rounds. Haven't done it in 6, haven't done it 8, and being out for 2 years. So obviously at the time, I had a few thoughts about the fight, but looking back at it, I thought, you know what, not too bad considering you didn't do 6, you didn't do 8, you were out the ring for 2 years and you stepped up into the 10. So yeah, but that's all in the past, man. Boxer, boxer win doesn't really matter. The time that he fights, it doesn't matter. The last couple of years doesn't matter. It's all about Saturday. So yeah, and just as Denzel said, you know, Denzel's a very good fighter as well. You know, got no personal issues or bad blood. In fact, it was even WhatsApping each other like after his last fight. Do you know what I mean? Talking about being dads and stuff or whatnot. So I've got no ill malice feeling to him. It's going to be a good fight, and then we'll turn up on Saturday.
You sparred a few years ago. What do we take anything from that question to both of you? Really,
it's a long time ago. Yeah, I can't remember the sport.
That was like 6 years ago. So.
Nothing. There's nothing you can take from that. Not about like I don't know his engine or anything like that.
Yeah, well, those things obviously like you remember, but at this level, if he doesn't have an engine, then there's something wrong in it. So he has an engine there. That's cool.
To be fair, all I can remember was the picture, and I think I went to a wedding the day before one of our spars. So yes, I can't remember much.
Okay, we'll leave the sparring alone. It sounds like a nice spar with a good picture afterwards as well. Derrick, have you? What do you think his weaknesses are?
That's what you guys didn't tell.
I ain't telling you. I mean, what do you think? Like, looking at him.
I think his weaknesses are whatever his weaknesses are, innit? I don't know. You lot are the people that are the experts. We're just the fighters. I feel like it's not my job to step up here and comment on his ability, why I think he does well, why I think he doesn't do well. Even if I knew that, I'm not gonna come up here and tell you that, of course. But that's down to you guys. You guys are the ones outside of the ring that have all the opinions. So as for me, yeah, Denzel does a lot well, and he's a good fighter.
What do you think you do better than him?
Or do I think I do better? It's a good question. And I'll answer the same way. I think I'll pose that back to you guys. You guys are outside of the ring, that you'd be able to tell me what you think he does better. But yeah, as for me, like I'm not big on. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, he does this, he does that. Right? Listen, all that talking, it's all cheap. The real talking is going to be in the ring on Saturday, and I know Denzel's prepared. He knows I'm prepared. And yeah, it's just going to make up for a very good fight.
I think it definitely is. Denzel, let me just ask you. I think Derrick's been pushing questions back, but let me ask you the same sort of questions. Let's see if I get anything out of you. What do you feel you do better than Derrick Osaze? Is this about the class that you've mixed in? Is this a little bit about experience? Is this why you get over the line on Saturday?
Yeah, you can talk about experience and that, but then you got to do the job. But I'm more of an action type guy, so Saturday I'm gonna show you.
Do you have a message for Derrick Osaze? I know you can leak the WhatsApps if you like, but do you have a message here for this man?
No, all our WhatsApps are disrespectful. They're all good. Like you said, we were talking about being fathers the other day, but yeah, no message, man. Just I hope you're all well and fit for Saturday, man.
Yeah, bro. You too, man. Yeah, good fight. But if you lot, they want clickbait or something, so we got to say.
Give me something, Derrick.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna get in. Nah, I haven't got it in me. I'm sorry, man. But you want me to hit you with that rumble, man, rumble.
Let me give them something. You didn't ask me to have a message from Barati.
Go on, guys.
Listen, Barati's gonna lose sleep. he's gonna lose sleep.
That's your clickbait title. That's it. But nah, all jokes aside, like I think if this press conference is anything to go by, you've got two respectful fighters who are very talented, who are very motivated, who are well prepared, and it's going to make for a good fight. Do you know what I mean? I'm a fan of the purity of the sport, which is boxing. And we don't have to come up here and throw tables at each other and hate each other. You know what I mean? We came up here respectful. We highlighted the fact that, you know what, outside of here we do talk, but it's business at the end of the day. So yeah, it'll be a good fight. And yeah, like I said, as always, the prayer is that we all get home safe to our families regardless. Yeah, thank you for being here once again. And yeah, I'm trying to think of a clickbait title quote, but I ain't got one. I'm sorry, man. That's just me, innit?
Classy stuff. Thank you, Derrick. Just to Ronzo, let me just ask you, I mean, Alois has made his kind of message to you very clear as well. Do you have a response to Alois just to finish us off here?
I love animals. I love animals.
That's a good one.
That was a good one. Well done.
For anyone who didn't hear that, he said that he loves animals. animals. Alois is known as the animal, so just a nice little joke there at the end. Some great stuff. Great stuff, Alonso. Thank you, everyone up here. Great stuff between you two guys as well, Denzel and Derrick. And that is us. That is our press conference. We will be live for the weigh-in tomorrow, and fight night is Saturday night. TNT Sports back at British Boxing's spiritual home of York Hall. Do not miss this. And stick around. We're going to do some face-offs, and then we'll have a chat with a couple of them as well. Thank you very much.